Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and this is going to be the daily recap for Days of Our Lives for Thursday, October 15th. But if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. It just takes a second. You're going ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you can also hit that like button, which will help YouTube know to bring more people over to this channel. And you can become a member by becoming a member. You get early access to videos. You get exclusive videos, you get articles and more. And we're going to get right into this Days of Our Lives, where Brady doesn't tell Belle the truth that could have helped Kristen, because of course Kristen begged him not to tell the truth about Lonnie. Brady's like, if Belle knew about the Lonnie situation, then Trask could be taken to task and the judge will take that into consideration. So Kristen's like, no, let's just enjoy our time we have together. Nicole tells Lucas about Allie, even though it should have been Allie that told him. So I gotta say, I've never been a big fan of the actor who plays Lucas. A lot of his scenes for me have been lukewarm, all the way down to bad acting. But he did an amazing job in this episode. I gotta give credit where credit's due. He really did look like a father that found out that something like that had happened to his daughter, from the tears in his eyes to how supportive he was of her and how he wanted to, go after Tripp. And once again, there's going to be a whodunit on this show, and I'm like, I really hope Tripp isn't a whodunit, but between John and Lucas and Sammy's coming back, yeah, that's a lot of people that would want to hurt Tripp. So hopefully it's not Tripp that they're revolving the whodunit around. We also had Tripp tell Kayla and Steve that he's innocent, but Tripp is upset when Kayla doesn't 100% believe him. She won't say that she believes him. She's a little torn. When she has to go to the hospital, so that leaves him alone with Steve, where he adds to his story. Now this makes Steve concerned, because Tripp has now added another detail to the story, that when he was in Allie's apartment that night, he put her to bed in her underwear. And Steve's like, well, how'd she get out of her dress? He's like, oh, she took her own dress off. I turned my back and waited till she was finished and then made sure she was okay. Steve's like, well, why did you stay after she was in bed? And he says, well, just in case she got sick or something. But then after a while, I left a note and left. I still don't believe Tripp did it. That's why I'm hoping also he's not the victim. But yeah, that I looked at my screen like, they really started to make Tripp look bad. So Allie tells John what happened. So of course John freaks out. Early in the episode, John was crying over the news article about Kristen. Yes, John was crying about the story about Kristen and what she did to Victor. And Marlena told him it's just the illness that you have right now, and you're just being emotional. When Allie tells him that what happened to her, now he's ready to jump out of the bed. He's ready to go attack Tripp, and they calm him down, or so they think. We have Belle tells Brady and Kristen that there's not going to be a trial, that she's going to meet with Melinda and the judge, and then they're going to come back and tell her what her sentencing is. So Brady then tells Kristen that he's ready to jump bail and leave Salem together. As soon as they get Rachel, they're out of there. But Kristen's like, no. We're going to face the music. I'm just going to, spend my time with you and Rachel. And then, because Brady's like, we don't have to stay here and wait for the sentencing. And Kristen's like, you're right. Let's go on ahead and grab our kid and just spend some time in the park. That's when Belle comes in and is like, where are you going? And they're like, well, we're going to take Rachel to the park. And Belle's like, no, you're not. There's a officer coming right behind me, and he's taking Kristen into custody until they come up with a sentence. So Kristen and Brady look crazy, because in Soap World, you can do whatever you want. People off the street can come in and question witnesses like Ben does, or when General Hospital, Sonny and Jason. A mobster that'll be out there interrogating prisoners and whatnot. You know, they walk in and out that jail like it's a revolving door. And the idea that, you know, while they're waiting for sentencing, they can just go out to the park and do whatever they want to do is just crazy. Because first off, Kristen would have already been in custody. So they're already late on it. But the look on their face like, oh, we can't do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it. And Belle's like... So that was the episode. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Tripp and Allygate. Do you think Lucas did a good job? Like I think he did a good job. Do you think Nicole overstepped by telling Lucas, even though Allie said it was okay? Afterwards, Allie came home and clearly Lucas already knew because he was crying like a baby. So, so that was... But he did such a great job. Like I said, I give him his props. He did a good job. He did his job today. I really appreciated that. So thank you for watching. I'm Tremayne, and I'll catch you in the next video.